This is my 5-minute speech on parental engagement. I have twin boys at home. They are autistic, both of them. I am super engaged in the schooling and their IPs and 100 countless other things that they have to go through on a daily basis. In the summertime, it's not so hard to be engaged, even though they don't ever want to be engaged with me. So I have to push them, which makes them push back and not really want to do a lot of things. But because of their diagnoses and stuff, I have to push back. If you look on the internet about what exactly parental engagements are, it says it's about participating with the schools, it's about being engaged with teachers, actively being involved in the school, playing a key role in communication with your teachers or with your children's teachers, stuff like that. I guess it's like a normal everyday thing. It doesn't really seem like you could have a problem doing that. A lot of parents, or some parents, think that they can just go to school and I'll deal with the issues that they have at home and the school deals with the issues that they have at school. But it's proven that children who have parents that are really engaged in their education or engage with them, period, brings out a different side of them. They feel more confident. They have better social skills. They can tell you, give you feedback. This is more especially for children who have disabilities and don't really know how to involve or engage, or where you have to kind of push towards them. So that's where I'm coming from. But you might have a child who's, there's nothing wrong with them. Laziness, that's not a diagnosis. Some people think it is, but it's really not. But with that said, just engaging in the school, being around them all the time, telling them that you love them, telling them stuff like, you know, you did a great job, or even just the little things like, you know, they went and they got an award or something of that nature, and you're just, you know, excited. That just brings a child out. It makes them want to have more of a conversation with their parent. One, two, it just goes back to the whole social part of it. Children aren't necessarily always like excluded from stuff. They kind of push themselves back because they don't have the confidence, or they don't feel like, you know, what I have to say is important, or that person's going to think I'm funny, or, you know, they're going to think I'm crazy. They don't think that I know what I'm talking about, or I'm going to say it wrong, or it's not going to come out right, or anything like that. I just feel like, you know, being in your child's life all the time, especially when you're a single parent, is especially hard. I am a single parent of 5, so definitely understand that. But just trying to communicate with the teachers is a big help. If you tell the teachers what kind of struggles you are having, they can actually offer feedback. If they don't, then you can call me and I will help you. Other than that, I mean, you know, playing a key role in your child's education is going to give them a really good head start in life. They're going to learn a lot of skills that they wouldn't normally learn in the school systems. There's other children that they will follow, and you obviously don't want that for them. You want them to learn and to grow and to be socially, you know, out there with other children, and you want them to communicate with you. You want them to tell you stuff. It gets really hard once they're in the adolescent stage, especially then. So starting when they're young is really key. You know, just letting them know that they're loved and that you care. You know, a lot of kids, when they're older, they consider that my parents being overwhelming or overbearing. They eventually will understand. I kind of have older middle and young ones, so I understand where they come from. When they're a younger perspective, it's easier to influence them and to get them to engage with you than when they are in the teenage years, where they feel like they know everything and they can do it all by themselves. But then I also have adult children who are like, Mom, I'm really glad that you were there when I was younger. I wouldn't be the person that I am right now. So, I guess just to conclude, it's just about being there for them, making sure that they understand 100% that you are there for them all the time, for whatever reason, that they can come and talk to you, that they don't need to be scared, that they can share stuff with you. And again, it makes you contacting the school and getting involved with them, and just being a participant in their life now, while they're younger, or even as they're teenagers. They're going to fight back, trust me, but they'll appreciate it later on in life anyway. So again, just being engaged with your children is probably the most important thing you could do, as either a young parent or an older parent or a grandparent who's raising children, anything of that nature. The fight back is because they are finally understanding, they do care, they just don't care the way that I want them to, but they will understand, and it will help them in the long run, and that's exactly what you want for your children. Thank you.